Hey guys, so I am celebrating having just submitted my final project for this semester. Some people will, celebrate that with drink and a dinner or something like that. I'm going to celebrate it by unboxing a whole bunch of stuff because it's been piling up here because I haven't had any time to do any filming or unpacking or anything like that, and some of this stuff is actually Christmas presents, so gotta unbox it and then rewrap it and all of that stuff. So usually I do like individual videos for different unboxings, and this time around I'm just gonna kind of do an Unboxingpalooza. So if you like watching people unbox stuff and kind of curious about seeing what they get when they shop, then stick around because this might be the right video for you. What we're going to do is just unbox a whole bunch of stuff that I have stacked up over here. This is a combination of subscription box stuff as well as some things that I've ordered during like Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales that have been sitting around waiting for me to open them up. So yay that it's here, and yay that I get a chance to do this, and we're just gonna keep going until I run out of stuff to unbox or run out of time on my camera and just go hog wild. So I will include timestamps down below for specific companies or boxes or whatever, in case you want to skip ahead. But otherwise, if you are just kind of feeling a little lazy and want to relax, and as I'm moving this thing around, but if you're feeling like you just want to hang out with me for a little bit and watch me open stuff up, then grab a coffee or something that you want to snack on and join me. So we are actually going to start with an Amazon box that I believe is some stuff that's coming in from Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I bought a few things that are kind of like stocking stuffer type things, so I don't even actually remember all that I got. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look and see what is in here. Share that with you. I did discover also in my box or in my pile of boxes that I actually have something that belongs to my roommate too, and I've had it for a couple of weeks because I thought it was mine. So oops, sorry, I'll give that to her later. Alright, so okay, so the first thing that's up in this box is something that I bought during Cyber Monday. It is a power stacker. Basically provides some additional plug outlets as well as USB ports, so there never seems to be enough charging options around here. I have electronics kind of strewn all over the house, so this will give me an opportunity to kind of consolidate and have a charging station. So I'm excited about this. I know it's kind of boring, but for those of you that are electronics junkies, you'll understand what I mean. So this is actually really cool. So it's got plugs all the way around, and it has the USB ports here, and it's got a grounded outlet plug, and I don't know what's here at the top. I don't know what that is. So I'm actually really excited about this. Oh, there's some switches up here, apparently. Ah, got it. So you can, determine what is actually turned on here. So, very excited about that. That is something that I bought for myself and for the household I should say, Cyber Monday. And I want to say, I think I paid like $20 for this when it's normally like in the $40 range, I think. I don't remember exactly what the pricing was, but it was a good deal and definitely something that I could use. So that is item number 1 out of this box. And then the other things are actually things for my roommate. for her Christmas stocking. So I got her, so my roommate and I went to Disneyland for Thanksgiving weekend. And so most of our kind of holiday money for each other went to that. So we're not really planning on doing anything, you know, extraordinary for each other for Christmas. But it's always nice to have something on Christmas Day. So I got her a Wonder Woman stocking. Very, very cute. And then to put in that, I got her some Scotty Dogs licorice because she likes black licorice. And then she also, she plays Overwatch. So I got her 2 of these Overwatch mystery pack, you know, backpack clips or hangers. So we're not going to open these because these are obviously for someone else. But that is what I ended up getting her for the holidays. And there's a couple other stocking stuffers that are pending from other locations. So that's box number 1 out of the way. Next up we have a package from Svaha Apparel, which is a company that is makes clothing, STEAM and STEM inspired clothing for kids as well as for women, with the idea of, you know, trying to encourage love of science and that sort of thing. And so my cousin, who is a science teacher in Alaska, made a comment about wishing that there was some clothing available for his girls, his young girls, that was in that vein. And I immediately thought of this company and decided to get them some clothing for their girls. So this is item or package number 1 for their girls. So here's what I ended up getting for them. This is for the older girl. So I got her 2 dresses. I'm not going to take them out of their packaging, obviously, because I still need to wrap them and mail them. But this is a pink kind of swing dress style. And it is of an astronaut landing on the moon. So there's a science-y inspired one, and then the other dress is like a green and white stripe, and then the skirt has a bunch of chemistry components to it. Some beakers and flasks and Bunsen burners and stuff like that. So those are going to be heading north to Alaska, and those are for, again, those are for the older girl. And then the younger girl, who is just coming out of toddler age, is in this bag here. What I got for her, for the younger girl, I got her a cute little long sleeve dress with a bunch of soccer balls on it. Because girls love soccer too. And then I got her some pajamas. These are super cute. They're sheep. So, you know, counting sheep when you wear pajamas. They're glow in the dark, number 1. And then the other thing is, and hopefully this will show up on the camera, but if you actually take a look at the sheep, their wool is made of numbers. So they're math sheep. So that is for the younger one. I'm excited about getting those up to them. And again, if you are interested in getting some STEM or STEAM inspired clothing, check out the link down below for their website. I have a few dresses myself of space-inspired items from them, which if you watch my channel, you are probably not surprised considering how much I like space stuff. So anyway, moving on to our next item, which is the Disney Treasures box for December, and this time we are visiting Snowflake Mountain. The box is considerably smaller than past ones have been, so I'm curious to see how this one plays out. I'm also really curious to see how the patches all end up coming together and I didn't think to gather them together in advance to show you. So we might have to see about, maybe I can add in something in this footage somewhere to display what that's about, because in case you didn't know, for people who subscribed to the full year, the patches that have been coming with each box are supposed to come together to form like a central, bigger item. So I don't know what that is yet, but supposedly this one in here is the last of the patches. So, all right. So taking a look at our patch and our pin to start off with, it looks like we have Olaf as our pin, which doesn't surprise me given the theme. So here is our Olaf pin. Very cute, very cute. So there is our pin. And then our patch is, again, appropriate for this season. Our patch is Scrooge McDuck. So again, what we'll try to do once I'm done with filming this batch of stuff is see if I can collect all the patches together and put them together and see what it shows. Unless the spoiler card in here tells us, in which case I'll just show you that. So we'll see. Alright, getting into the main items. So we have our little spoiler card, which we will look at in a second. First item in here that we got, of course, more Frozen stuff. We have an Olaf cookie cutter. So, that's cute. I may send this up to my cousin in Alaska for their girls, because they are definitely bakers in that family. Alright, and then we have our sticker, which is a duplicate of what's on the outside of the box, and that's always kind of fun, because as much as I would love to keep the boxes, there's just not enough room to do that. So, alright, so next up we have a, looks like it is a jug of some kind, like a thermos. It's a blue thermos, I think. Yep, it looks like it's just a thermos. Cute. So you can put your hot cocoa or your hot tea in there. And it's got Mickey and Minnie ice skating. Really, really simple design, but it's a heavy weight, so that's nice. So that's fun. Alright, next we have some socks. And it looks like it's a Nightmare Before Christmas set of socks. It is. That's cute. And these look like they're really good, like winter or running around the house like socks, as opposed to like the traditional dress socks that we get in these boxes a lot of times. Nightmare Before Christmas, it says down here. Tim Burton. And then here is the design. So, good combination of both things. So, always love socks, especially in boot weather. Alright, and then of course we get to the main two items, which are usually the pop, the specialty pop. And then what they've been doing is the tin, the custom tin, which I will show you in a second. So our custom pop is Bambi. Yay! Bambi on the ice. So here's the artwork. And the back shows the scenes of the movie where he and Thumper and Flower are skating around on the ice. And very, very cute. I don't know if you can see, but he's on like kind of a blue, clear ice patch as part of the Fizz Pop. So, and it came in good shape, so yay. And then the last item looks like it's from Beauty and the Beast, I think, based off of the rose. So what they've been doing is they've been doing these mystery mini kind of vinyl figures in these custom tins which are only available through the subscription box. And each time we've done it, the tin itself has been representative of the theme, but also representative of the item inside. And this time around, yep, now that I've uncovered it, you can definitely see Cogsworth and Lumiere inside. And here's the rest of the tin. And then, of course, the... Oop. I can do it the right way. The rose. Alright, so inside, so what do you think? Is it going to be Belle, or is it going to be the Beast, or something else entirely? Let's see what the mystery mini is. Oh, it's Belle in her little kind of snow outfit. How cute. Which is, you know, definitely kind of holiday themed. Alright, so we'll pop her back in there. She will rest in her little themed tin. Alright, so those are all of the items in the Disney Treasures box, which is the last one for the year. Let's take a look at the spoiler card and see if there's any information or news in here about what's coming next. My goodness. Okay. So one of the things that they do on their treasure map is they give you a hint as to what is coming next. And of course, there we go. The silhouettes are supposed to be emblematic of what the next item or the next custom pop is going to be. So the theme for February is Ever After Castle. Celebrate Disney's greatest romances this Valentine's season with the next stop on the Disney Treasures adventure, Ever After Castle. So if you are interested in it, definitely sign up. But who do you think that's going to be? Definitely is a bride of some kind with her groom. So it looks like we're going to be getting 2 pops, or like maybe a pop set. But who it is, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay. Alright, so here's the display of the patches that I was describing, and it's still showing a question mark in the middle. So I don't know if that means we're still waiting on something, or if they're just waiting for you to put it together. So it'll be nice to have these boxes undone so I can put stuff away, because my room's a little chaotic right now. Alright. So next up is going to be an item that I actually got from Black Friday. And, you know, I'm always on the hunt for random mystery things. So I decided to take a look at a couple of makeup sites and found on Too Faced that they were offering a mystery bag. So, you know, I have to go for the mystery bag, right? So, Too Faced is a cosmetics company, if you are unfamiliar. So, if you're not into cosmetics, feel free to skip to the next portion of the video. But I wanted to see what they would include in a mystery makeup bag, or box, or whatever. So, let's take a look. We got a lot of pink frou-frou stuff. And does it say how much I paid on this? I don't remember offhand. Mystery bag 2017. It doesn't say what my price was. So if I remember, I will try to note that down below when I do my links. Whether or not this is still available, again, I don't know. If it is, I will include it in the link down below. But let's see. Now, for those of you who are familiar with cosmetics, you will have to take a look down below at what I paid for this and give me some feedback regarding whether or not you think it was worth it. I don't know too much about Too Faced. It's you know, cosmetics in general for me. The world of cosmetics is basically, my life has pretty much revolved around like Maybelline and L'Oreal and CoverGirl and drugstore stuff. So high-end stuff is not really my thing. I don't mind it. It's just not necessarily something that I've sought out. This was kind of a curiosity thing more than anything else. and I actually have another one, which I will get to shortly. But whether or not this is actually going to be worth what I paid for it, I don't know. You're going to have to give me some feedback and let me know. So here's the mystery bag. It is a labeled bag. It's kind of a vinyl bag, and it is in a zipped kind of thing. And let's take a look and see what we got and whether or not this is something, number one, I'm going to like, and number two, whether or not it's worth it. So, first thing that we got in here is the Better Than Sex mascara, which I've heard a lot about and I know is popular among some YouTuber beauty people. So, hopefully that's a good thing. It looks like it's a small amount, so I don't know if this is their usual size or if this is the travel size. Again, you can let me know. But mascara is something that I use a lot daily, even though I may not be fancy pants makeup girl. Mascara is definitely one thing that I use, so that is appreciated. Alright, next up we got a La Creme Color Drenched Lipstick. And it is in the shade Double Bubble, which might be too pink for my particular taste, but let's take a look. So here is the color. I like the packaging, but yeah, this is very definitely bubblegum pink. So not sure that's gonna be a color for me, but it is a full-size lipstick, so I may try it. I don't know. We'll see. Next up we have Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Perfect Black. So, hard to go wrong with just a basic black eyeliner. So, it's got the double sides here. So that's cool. Can't argue with that as an item. And this way, if you've ever been curious about the mystery bags from Too Faced, you will know what's in them or have an idea. Obviously, mystery bags will vary, but alright, so it looks like we also got a Size Queen mascara. So I have absolutely no objections to getting an additional mascara for sure. Nice, 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 nice. Here's an image of the brush. Size Queen. And I think it's just a black mascara. Does it say? It doesn't specifically say, or at least I'm not seeing it. But again, mascara. Totally fine. And the last thing that we got in here is an eyeshadow collection labeled Peanut Butter and Jelly. So that sounds interesting. Let's take a look at this eyeshadow palette and see what we have. It's a very cute little packaging. It's a tin packaging, so that makes it certainly easier to travel with for sure. And here we go. It comes with a little glamour guide. Does not come with a mirror though, so it does, at least I don't think it does. Up here. It smells interesting. So here are our shades. Some pretty basic neutrals with a couple of pops of, there's like a shimmery purple here. And then this one's kind of it's like a nutmeg color. It's got a tint of red to it. So, cool. Those are colors that I would use. Not too sure about the purple, but the others I would definitely use. So, yay. Alright, so that is a Too Faced mystery bag sample. It gives you an idea as to what you might expect if you were to order a mystery bag from Too Faced. And again, I will try to include pricing and links down below, so those of you that are more well-versed in makeup than I am, you can let me know whether or not this was a good deal or if I should have just not bothered. So, And of course later I'll have to actually try the makeup and see if it was worth it. So anyway, alright, moving on. Next item, next box, next stuff, next. Alright, so next up we have our Loot Crate Small Gift Sanrio box, which actually just arrived a couple of days ago. This is not a monthly box. I want to say it's a quarterly box. I think it's a quarterly box. I think they've been doing it seasonally. I might be wrong on that, but this is again, it's a collaboration between Sanrio and Loot Crate. And I've been a year subscriber on this one, and I've really enjoyed it as well. If you are a Hello Kitty fan, or if you like the characters from that world, this might be something for you to check out. Let's take a look. It looks like our theme this time is Sweet Dreams, or something associated with sleeping, which is, you know, appropriate during the winter when you want to just kind of hibernate. Alright, so the first item up here is our little trinket, which they always put on the top of their boxes, and it's just like a little foam ornament. And I think this is this Gudetama? Little egg thing. I don't see his shell, so it's throwing me off. But it's cute. Kind of a foam little decoration. Next up we have a night shirt. I guess you could wear it as a t-shirt, but it's kind of more of a night shirt. It's a white night shirt, and it's got all of the characters sleeping. And I like that it's got most of my favorite characters. So it's got Hello Kitty, My Melody, Choco Cat, the little twin stars. It's got a Keroppi up there. But definitely My Melody and Little Twin Stars and Choco Cat are my three favorites. So I love that. I love the fact that the three favorites of mine ended up on the same shirt. Next up we have, a box. My box is kind of coming apart. It's kind of falling apart. The glue came undone with the box. But according to the front of this, these are nesting dolls. So this is really cute. So we have Hello Kitty, and then we have My Melody. These are like good quality nesting dolls too. I mean, it's still a toy and it's still plastic, but it feels like weighty. Alright, then we have the dog, I don't remember his name, I'm sorry. We have Keroppi. And then, I'm going to guess, Little Twin Stars at the bottom? No, Choco Cat, who's purple. Do we have another one? Nope, he's the end. Alright. So that's cute. I don't know if this is something that I would hold on to. But it's really, really kind of cute. Wish the box wasn't banged up or falling apart. I'll have to see if I can maybe reseal it, because this could potentially be a cute little stocking stuffer for a little girl. So, or a boy. Boys might like it too. Ah, my nose is really, really itchy because of the dust I'm kicking up from opening these boxes. Alright, so there's that. Next up we have our charm. And it is Little Twin Stars, which makes me happy because they're my favorite. One of my favorites. And then we have, wow, we have a nice little fleece blanket, which is purple and pink. I don't want to open it up just yet, but I love the colors on it. It'll be a really pretty lap blanket for us on the couch. So that'll definitely stay with me. And then the last thing in here before the spoiler card is a Sweet Dreams sleep mask. So that's really cute. And then we have our little spoiler poster. And that's it for the box. Alright, so our little spoiler book, or spoiler poster, Here's the little thing. It's like a duplicate of the shirt design. So we have the Sanrio nesting dolls and Pochaco. That's the dog. I couldn't remember his name. Okay, so here's a picture of what the blanket looks like. It's like a throw blanket with all of the faces as constellations. The blanket itself, the picture here looks a lot darker than the actual blanket itself does, but that's super cute. Apparently the eye mask is reversible. It's got 2 designs on it, so that's cute. The Sweet Dream shirt, the little Twin Stars charm, and the Sanrio trinket. And yes, what I got was Gudetama. But there were other options that you may have gotten. So, those are all of the items in the Sanrio gift crate, small gift crate. And as usual, they are delightful and fun and adorable. If you are a Sanrio fan, definitely consider giving this one a try, because one of the things that's nice about them is that they do vary up the items, and so you get, you know, household stuff as well as just fun trinkets to play with, toys and that sort of thing. So I appreciate the fact that it's not like, you know, 50 different mugs or keychains or whatever. They're different things. We've gotten mugs and we've gotten keychains, but we're not getting them in every single one. That having been said, there are some consistency things. So like the charms, they do include a charm every time. So you've got kind of a collection building for that. So that's always fun. I was on the fence about whether or not I wanted to keep this box just because, again, space and financial concerns. So I wanted to give this box like a year to kind of see how things went. I like it, so I think I might go ahead and continue with it for a little while longer at least, and see where it goes from here. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be keeping it long term because that's just a lot of Sanrio stuff, but I'm enjoying it, so I kind of want to see how it does in the coming year. Now that it's kind of gone through its first year phase, and see how things stabilize and whether or not things continue. So you may continue to see this one on the channel for a little bit, so we'll see. So next up we have another Black Friday Cyber Monday purchase, and this is another cosmetics one because again, I wanted to, what I was shooting for when I went out and searched for some stuff was I didn't necessarily want to do a subscription box, although I did subscribe to a couple of subscription boxes to show you. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But I was really kind of looking more for the mystery box or mystery samples type of thing. Because number one, I think those are a lot of fun. Number two, they're one-offs usually and give you an opportunity to kind of try or sample brands. And number two, kind of give, you know, people who are watching an idea as to what they might expect. Obviously, individual boxes will vary because it is a mystery box or a mystery sample. So in a lot of cases, the specific items will vary from one to another, but it gives you an idea as to what you would expect, and you can decide whether or not that kind of price point is worth it for you. So while I was looking up the Too Faced one, I also came across a mystery bag from another higher end beauty brand, and so this is the mystery bag. I believe this is the mystery bag for Marc Jacobs. And again, I don't have a lot of experience with high-end brands of cosmetics or skincare. I kind of use what I use, but it's a name that I know. It's a name that I've seen on on different YouTube channels that I watch. So if you are a cosmetics or skincare aficionado, you will need to let me know whether or not what I bought is worth what I paid for it. I don't necessarily will know that. So, but this will kind of show you what came with it and you can decide. So, on the website, and you know, again, I'll go ahead and link information down below in case you're interested. On the website, they offered 3 varieties. They had a small, medium, and large sample. I decided to go ahead and go middle ground. Let's go medium. So this was a $95 purchase. And then with shipping and everything else, I think it came out to, it was $103 total, with shipping and tax and stuff like that. So, for those of you that are familiar with Marc Jacobs, you will need to let me know whether or not this was worth it. Let's take a look and see what we got for $103. It is packed very well, which is nice. Very heavy bubble wrap, very thick cardboard, so they definitely wanted to make sure that things arrived intact. Let's take a look and see what we got. Alright, so first up we got something called the Smudge, which I'm guessing is an eyeliner, but maybe not. I don't know. Could be a brush too. Very fancy packaging. It's all like bubble wrapped and stuff. Alright, so it's called the Smudge. It looks like it could be a brush based off of the way that the picture looks, but we'll see. A whole lot of packaging for this. Yes, so it is a brush. It looks like it is appropriately a smudge brush, so something that you could use to help with along your lash lines or along your creases. It's a very small, very closely packed brush. So I'm guessing, since I am not familiar, but you guys will let me know, but this could be something to use kind of, I know it's hard because I got my glasses on, but like along the lash line to smoke things out. Alright, so we'll just put it back in the box. It'll be safe in there, right? Alright, so brushes are always appreciated no matter what, so definitely like that. I'll enjoy using that. Next up, we have a nudes lipstick, balm lip something. Moody Margot is what this is called. Sheer gel lipstick. Alright, so see what Moody Margot looks like. Wow, look at the package. It's heavy too, so this is like super fancy. I guess that's what you pay for, right? Alright, so it's just a really basic nude. One of those colors that could pretty much go for anyone, so as I leave fingerprints all over this shiny little package. So that's kind of neat. Definitely something I will try. It is in a shade I am willing to go with. Twinkle Pop Eye Stick. I'm guessing this is an eyeliner in the shade Twinkle Pop. No. This is in the shade Stardust. So I guess Twinkle Pop is the type of product it is. So that sounds like it's going to have some sparkle to it. It's like a really big silver pencil shaped thing. And here is the shade. It's not quite an eyeliner, but it's kind of an eye cream, eye color. And those of you who use makeup a lot are laughing at me at my descriptions, but I don't really care. So it's kind of like a gunmetal silver, which I am on board with. I like that a lot, and it's definitely something I will try. So I am pleased so far with at least the things that are being sent to me. Again, whether or not it's actually worth the price I paid, I don't know. You'll have to let me know. But I like the fact that what I'm getting are things that I would actually use, colors that I would actually use, so I don't feel like any money was wasted. Alright, so next up we have a pout liner, which I'm guessing is a lip liner. Long wear lip pencil. Yep, reading is fundamental, done. Alright, So this is in the color Nudist, which will go well with my Moody Margot, I'm assuming, which is why they partnered it together. And here is the color. Let's see if that, I don't know if that's going to do anything at all. And I'm not doing the whole swatching thing that beauty channels do because, you know, I'm not a beauty channel. So, there we go. I don't typically use lip liners, but maybe now's the time to try one. And we got 2 more items. We have a Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in the shade Noir, which I'm assuming is just black. So, nice fancy packaging again, very heavy. And there we go, very black. So, again, do not have any objections to getting mascara. And the last thing in here is a High Shine Nail Lacquer in the shade Resurrection. And I think my roommate is up from her night of sleeping. So if you hear some noises outside, that is why. So, here is the nail lacquer. It's a very pale pinky nude color and a very heavy glass bottle. Nail lacquer. I've never seen a bottle quite shaped like this before, but you know, hey, now I've been educated, so there you go. So those are all of the items that I got in my Marc Jacobs mystery bag. And again, I paid $95 if you take away, you know, shipping and all of that, because obviously that'll vary depending on where you are. But $95 for those items. So those of you that are aficionados at cosmetics, you can let me know whether or not was that worth it or did I pay too much. Those of you who don't use makeup are going to say I paid too much no matter what, but you all don't count. I want to hear from the people who actually know makeup stuff. Was it worth it? So, alright, we still have some room on my card and I'm thinking room on my battery, so we are going to keep going. Next up is actually something that I have had sitting here for months, and I'm finally going to go ahead and open this up. So one of the things that's been nice about the My Geek Box subscription, even though the subscription itself is something that I've decided to cancel, but a few of you have actually used my link, so thank you very much for that. And one of the nice things about that is that it gives me a little bit of a discount when I shop in their shop for things. So this is a box of a couple of items that I've gotten because of those referral discounts. And so in essence, this is stuff that I've gotten because of you guys. So thank you very much, number one. I really appreciate it. And let me show you what I got at a discount from them. So, first thing that I got from them, and got banged up a little bit. It wasn't necessarily something that I was on the hunt for in general, but when I saw it in the shop for them and I knew I had the discount, I decided to go ahead and get it. The box is just a little beat up, so that's kind of a bummer, but this is from the 2016 Summer Convention Series. So there is some element of exclusivity regarding it, and it is the Patriotic Snoopy. And I like exclusives, and I like Peanuts in general. I am a big fan of the cartoon and of Charles M. Schulz, who is a Bay Area native, Bay Area dude. Yeah, and I like Stars and Stripes stuff. So I decided to go ahead and get that since it was, you know, discounted due to my coupon. And then the other things that I got were some t-shirts. So let me show you what those look like. What they do sometimes is they'll have discounts on certain, not genres, but, well, sometimes genres actually, but on certain franchises they'll do discounts on certain things. Like they'll, you know, do like a 2-for-1 sale on their Marvel stuff, or they'll do a 2-for-1 sale on their t-shirts, or half price on whatever. So since I was there and getting the pop anyway, I went ahead and added a couple of t-shirts because they had it on sale. So the first shirt that I got was a Yoda one. It is a bunch of words about Star Wars, but done in his face. In his face! So it says things like, Great Jedi Master Yoda, lightsaber Star Wars, a wise war leader, high council warrior, that sort of thing. So it says a bunch of stuff. And then the second shirt that I got was a Marvel Comics, and it has a whole bunch of characters on it, but I like the kind of gray washed out look, so it kind of looks like a black and white comic. So that's the other one that I got. They're both really super soft, and looking forward to wearing those. So again, for those of you that have and are using codes from people who unbox things on their channels, just know that we really appreciate it when you use those affiliate codes, because it helps us out. It's not like we are not spending our own money. We certainly are. But being able to get things at a discount and show you what's cool and what's out there as you decide where you want to shop, definitely getting a discount helps. So thank you very much for my stuff. Alright, so moving on. Let's move on to a box that just arrived this morning. And I want to move on to this one because I wasn't expecting it, so I don't actually know what's in here. I might have ordered something from the loot vault that I don't remember, but it's in a loot anime box, which I don't subscribe to, so I was really confused. So let's check it out and see what's in here and see if this is something that I actually ordered. Okay, I think this is supposedly their first Star Trek Mission box. So apparently they don't have their own collab box yet. So I did subscribe to the Loot Crate Star Trek collab box. And I was anticipating that it was going to be something that ended up looking kind of like the Sanrio crate or the Wizarding World, where the box was going to be customized for it. It's not, but the stuff that's in here is all Star Trek, so I'm confused. I don't know if this is really what they intended to do. I don't mind getting Star Trek stuff, but if this is the way that it's going to be, it's a little concerning because it's a little light on it. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this, and then I can investigate later. Alright, so the very first thing is we have a loot pin with Spock, and apparently it unlocks something epic, so I have to go to their website and check that out. Next thing that we got is a Next Generation Loot Crate exclusive. So it kind of feels like, and I think I've actually seen this in somebody else's things. So I don't think this was actually created specifically for this box, but I think that this is like the ID plate for the Enterprise, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's the what do they call it? It's the, you know, the ID plate, and it's basically has like all of the commanders' names and stuff on it. It's like a, I think it's like a sticker, but it's like really thick and it almost metallic. And yeah, it has like the Galaxy class, Starfleet registry number, Utopia, Planitia, Fleet Yards, Mars, Starfleet Command, and it has like all of the creators, so like Gene Roddenberry's on here, and Rick Berman, all of their names on there. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I think I've seen it in another box, or another loot box, so it's kind of a little bit disappointing that they're rehashing some stuff. Next thing up is a sock set. Little Enterprises on it. Kind of looks like video gamey. So that's fun. I appreciate that. Alright, and then two more items in here. We have a vanilla scented Spock air freshener. And then we have a comic book. Star Trek The Next Generation, Mirror Broken, The Origin of Data. And then on the back here is the Star Trek Mission Crate advertisement. So I thought that this was supposed to be the actual box, and instead it came in a loot anime box. So I don't know if that was meant to be like the Star Trek box for now, or if that was just kind of intended to be like a, hey, here's some stuff as a precursor to the box coming out, get excited kind of teaser thing. If that is meant to be the actual box, I'm a little underwhelmed. But I don't know. We'll check. I'll see what that was. So we are about to die on the batteries. So I do have some additional boxes to unbox, but I'll do those as separate videos because I'm sure you're probably tired of watching me at this point. So hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Yay, I'm done with finals, at least for a few more months, and then I get to do it again. Yay. So I hope you guys have a happy holiday, whatever holiday you celebrate, and let me know what you thought down below on all of the things that I got. So looking forward to hearing from you on those thoughts. Take care. Bye.